Alright, for these questions where you have to turn a graph into equation, look, we haven't done an example like this, but go back to the example. How do we figure out a general form? Well, let's go back to the notes. To find a general form, to find an equation, these are all the things you need. You either need a gradient and 1 point, right, dot point 1, or you need 2 points which lie on the line. So what do you do with 2 points lie on the line? Well, what you do is you figure out the gradient, and then you figure out its form. That's all you have to do. So let me give you a quick rundown of this question 4. So all you have to do is for C, you got 2 dot points. That's so easy. So M is what I have to find, the gradient. What's the M equation? Well, hopefully it's the gradient equation, and it will be on your test. So don't worry if you can't remember it. You just have to understand how to use it. Well, step 1, I always label my variable x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay? Now I've got just substitute it in. y2 is -1, take y1 is 2, x2 is 5, take x1 is -7. So let's do this calculation. -1, take 2, -3, 5, take, which turns into a plus, 5 plus 7 is 12. Now I can simplify this. Remember, I always like to simplify the fractions. I can divide both numbers by 3. Alright, so what happens if I divide -3 by 3? Well, I get -1. 12 divided by 3 is 4. I don't know what happened here. Okay, so -1/4 is my slope. So when I write the general form, all I have to do is put the general formula, y take B, x take A equals the M. Alright, so let's substitute those values in. Well, I got to choose just 1 point. Oh, I'm going to choose this one just because it's the first one. All I have to do is leave the y and the x. Remember, that doesn't change. All I have to do is write negative, negative, and then B and A. So this one is A, this one is B. So B is at the top, so I go 2, and then -7 equals M. Alright, let's solve this. So y take 2, x plus 7 equals M. Oh, my M I can substitute in as well. I forgot to do that. -1/4. -1/4. Awesome. Right, so I want to put it into general form, okay? What I have to do is cross multiply. So I'll go like this. I will times y take 2 by 4, and I will times -1 by x plus 1. And then I have to expand. 4 times y, 4y, 4 times -2, -8, -1 times x, -1 times plus 1 is -1. Alright, I'm so close, but remember my general form is looking like this. Ax plus by equals a constant, so I have to make sure that x is on that side, so it'll be x plus x because I have to add x to both sides. And then I've got my plus 4y. And then what I have to make sure I do is move this 8 onto that side because I want all the constants on to be the right hand side. So I go plus 8, so I got -1 plus 8, which is 7. So here you go, here's my general formula. That's the answer for C. Right? I want you to try E and F by yourself. Now E and F is actually going to be a little bit harder, so I'll make a video later on, but the reason being is, have a look at the gradients. What do you notice about the gradients? It's going to be a little bit more trickier. But we know a fact about horizontal lines, we know a fact about vertical lines. We learned it in the previous section. If you can't remember it, go back to it. We learned some stuff. Look at the green box especially. Alright, you should be okay.